Just gotta load up the game. We'll be good to go. Annoying, it takes a few minutes to load most of the time. There we go. Item requires headquarters to be level 3.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I have enough resources for now. It only costs $150.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. Headquarters upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We have some time before the attack. Let's strengthen our defenses.
No, they're attacking from down below. I have defenses down here.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Research completed.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
I fail for this or my base gets too damaged, I can always just reload the data and hope they
My
attack from a different
sensors are picking
direction.
up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them.
If it comes to that. Right, good, I have plenty
A
of
new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Base is under attack. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Put down another decoy.
Wall destroyed. Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed. One of our walls has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
A building has been destroyed. An energy connector has been destroyed.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. A portal has been destroyed.
There is a breach in our walls. Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later. Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
The improved headquarters building can support more communication hubs. If we want to download new technologies faster, then we should construct as many of them as possible.
Alright, those are still all up. operational. There we go. Everything is back up and running. Alright, and put a few miners on that.
Research completed.
Alright, definitely research that right away. What does this do? Upgrades those. Now I just hope the creatures that attack aren't gonna be that much stronger than before. Because that would be hell on earth. One second. Alright, I think I should be good. Just have to wait for those to research.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Almost forgot. There's cobalt laying everywhere. For defenses, I can make that go out more. Should be much more useful. How much is here? Only 5,000 more.
I am sensing distant thunder strikes. They are getting closer. Prepare for a thunderstorm. The storm is very violent, but our base is safe from the wind. Wind turbine output
the
is at maximum
windstorm
levels.
increases wind turbine to like, what, 500? Yep.
A new technology has been developed.
Okay, we've got all the necessary technologies downloaded. This building requires a supply of clean water to operate. It would be best to place it close to a pool of mud or sludge that we can filter.
Research completed.
Alright, I just have to wait for that to research now. This one. Harvesting and cultivator. And now I get the little scanner. Once I
Ironium
scan a
storage is
certain
full.
amount of
Build more
something, I
storage
can
facilities.
plant it.
Warning, a new group of The storm is over. From a nearby nest.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't destroy the nest.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Did I scan it or not? I guess not enough.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
I feel like I should have gone to a different, being allowed to go to a different area by now. I don't mind making an alien research laboratory, but the problem is it needs water to function. Only way to get water is from mud pits or the water holes. I'm gonna be incorporating this area anyway, so might as well. How much mud does this produce? 100.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
New buildings are available for construction.
There we go.
Alien research laboratory construction in progress.
Fantastic. I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of possibilities for us. If I had a base like that on Orion, I wouldn't have lost my arm back then.
How did that happen?
I got careless while searching for Anorix crystals. I found a fascinating growth anomaly that was transforming all of its surroundings. I've never seen anything like that, so I had to take a sample. I was shielded inside a recon suit, but when I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
Why didn't you use a bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with a lab like this. I didn't have a base on Orion or a mech suit to build one.
I am sorry to hear that, Ashley, and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that to happen to you.
Okay, let's not get too emotional about that. If you look at it from a different perspective,
Okay, new
I got an
attack
enhanced biomechanical arm replacement, and I still got the sample.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Why did they have to attack from this side? Well,
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are...
the bioscanner you cannot upgrade, even though it claims you can. Which doesn't make much sense. Turret can be used, at least. Let's see.
Research completed.
Energy storage, I definitely want that. Research and the upgrade for solar and wind. Those will be useful. Definitely want that. Solid storage. Oof, 2 hours worth of pumps, that could be useful. Rare element mine. Armory. And I can research the second version of that right away, it looks like.
Available for crafting.
So I need to upgrade my research center to decrease the times. Which I'm gonna do after this
Carbonium
attack.
storage is full. Build more. Danger! Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
Alright. I should be able to set down a hologram right here. It should be coming any second. Please say I didn't waste a hologram already. Nope.
Base is under attack.
Okay, some of them did go up there, so that's okay.
An energy connector has been destroyed. A building has been destroyed.
There is a breach in our walls. An energy connector has been destroyed. Alien Research Laboratory construction finished. We have to supply it with clean water to keep it operational. You can produce clean water by placing a pump in any type of liquid and delivering it to a water filtering plant for processing. Connect the output from the water filtering plant to the Alien Research Laboratory using pipes.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
I am destroying them.
A building has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Wall destroyed.
Okay, they somewhat get attacked by the missiles over there.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. One of our buildings has been destroyed. There is a breach in our walls. Base is under attack. Weapon dropped.
I think I'm... Yep. No, I missed one of the long messages.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up. It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out.
I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
Okay, as long as that travels over there, I should
Cobalt
be
storage
good.
is full. Build more storage facilities. The fog is gone. Base efficiency is back to normal.
I need 1,000 for that. I hope my game's not corrupted again because I'm not getting any other available places to go. That would suck.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Alright, yep, they're coming from over there. I'm afraid that's closer, so it might actually come over here. Which would be bad if that's the case. Yep, so it would go from there to here.
Base is under attack.
Looks like I'm gonna have to destroy that nest. Or maybe I won't. That's almost empty. So I think I still have to.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. This creature is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to our base.
Kill it before it kills us. We'll finish researching it in the lab.
Threat neutralized.
I wonder what made it so aggressive. Maybe we can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
Alright. Almost forgot about that. And the ones down here.
Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare
Seriously,
for
I
incoming attack.
literally just tried to stop that. I literally just tried to defend myself from that direction.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Let me upgrade that research center just so I can speed up some of my research. Because over an somehow it's not 2 hours anymore. Weird, but okay.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
New buildings are available for construction. Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Finally! The Alien Research Lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without destroying the environment. It's the safest and most efficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting! We can finally start working on the thing that we came here to do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
That's true, but we also have to study this planet to ensure that it is safe for colonization, and to minimize the damage done to the local ecosystem by future colonists.
Minimizing damage to the local ecosystem. is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
I'm the only human on this planet. I can set my own list of priorities.
The planetary geomapping procedure is in progress, calculating coordinates for possible rift jump locations. The process will soon
Finally.
be completed.
Now I
Orbital
can
scanner
search other
geomapping
places.
procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple locations around the globe. One of Galatea's continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
Gaining access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants and some heavy weaponry. This should make surviving on Galatea much easier.
The second interesting area is densely covered by acidic clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces of palladium scattered throughout this geographical zone.
Yes, I
have marked
want
a
to do the
safe rift jump
palladium
location
one
for
first.
initial reconnaissance on the orbital scanner interface.
Because if I do that one, I can unlock an area that never gets attacked, and I can just
Titanium
put
has been detected
storage
in a
there
large
like
zone of intense
crazy.
volcanic activity. The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to 100 Kelvin. On top of that, it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this area. We were able to find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental conditions.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes. The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly. These strong winds can make our life easier. Wind turbines are spinning like crazy.
Let me get all the carbonium that's over on the ground. So got somewhat lucky.
The wind is calming down. Wind turbine power output is coming back to normal. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Okay, good. I want the acidic research so I can get better chainsaws and rhodonite. I can get a better chainsaw, and I can get a base area where I can just put down tons of storage and essentially never have to worry about it.
Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species, we could learn how to obtain larger quantities of hazonite to craft better equipment and weapons.
Research hazonite handling.
Research completed.
I definitely need the research station. Oh right, I get the mods now that I've reached this point in the story. Alright, first things first, get off this area. Acidic plains, here I come. I'm gonna have to research
Jump
better
successful.
flooring.
Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find.
Can I make the flamethrower now? No. Yeah, I should be able to make the flamethrower. Ah, here it is. Standard flamethrower.
Crafting completed.
Little fellas burn easily.
The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
There must be much more of this acidic yeast growing here. The orbital scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily burn through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
Whoops, I'm out of.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
This? Oh, decorative plant. There's a specific one of these I really want, because that one produces a bunch more titanium. I need it at level 2 to be allowed to. Just have to. I think this is the website I was using a long time ago. Yep, there it is. Oh, all of them do titanium at 25%. It's just some gives also another version. Verdonite.
Research completed.
You know what? I wouldn't mind getting this one. Because that one does Verdonite also. And it's 25% titanium, which is one of the higher versions. '26, 27. Yeah. Looks like that'll be the one I'll be using. So I need to find 5 more scans of this, I think. Now I should be attacked by a bunch of creatures. Yep.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
Good news is I can always reconstruct on this map.
Weapon dropped.
Okay, good. My flamethrower is back to full power.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later. I was lucky I managed to get that done. Time. Grab my other 2 weapons. Just one more and I will be allowed to plant it. Alright, what do I get for this one? Since it looks like it's one I haven't opened yet. Alright, just a bunch of mods. Warning! I'm detecting an imminent acid eruption. Ashley, prepare yourself.
The ground is opening up in some places, and it's spewing strong acidic clouds. The acid is going to corrode everything within its range.
Good news, I am nowhere near it.
The eruption is over. Amazing. These red crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
If I do rhodonite handling now... Infinite research time? Don't I have a center set up already? I thought I did.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are... Research completed.
Yeah, for some reason I can't research anything in here.
Are available for
I need to go find out why that's not researching.
It's good to be back at HQ. I feel much safer here.
Ashley, remember that we can travel between planetary locations using the orbital scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, let's check to see if our base is still intact. Then we can go back to exploring other biomes.
Okay, now it's researching rhodonite handling. Wonder why it wasn't before.
Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs. Mr. Riggs, can you calibrate the planetary scanner to search for more cobalt?
Affirmative. Ashley,
Plane.
I'm starting the scanning procedure right now.
If I go back to the acid plains, hopefully the rhodonite will be there. I can still be researching rhodonite, hopefully. Oh, yep, it is researching. What did I get? Ooh, power jump. This is a weak one.
Weapon dropped.
And you're all weak to fire. Doesn't matter how advanced you are.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
Oh, my other chainsaws are up there.
Ashley, I'm detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming up.
There we go. Now to go get my...
It's hard to see anything in this fog.
"30 seconds and I'll be done with the rhodonite handling." Why does that still have a health bar even though it should be dead? What did I get? A couple more mods.
A new technology has been developed.
Good, I
Research
have rhodonite
completed.
handling. Okay, next I need... I'll research those. Solid storage I definitely need. Those don't matter right now. And ammo storage, definitely. Ooh, and walls. That should be lasting me a long time. Corrosive gun, time warp. This is new, I think. Okay. Ionizer. Oh, yep, it creates plasma.
New blueprints are available. We finished researching rhodonite handling. We can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They're going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some rhodonite to craft the new gear.
The red crystals that contain rhodonite are relatively common in the acidic plains biome. However, I detected an interesting location with a much above normal condensation of their growth. There should be a lot of rhodonite in that area. I've marked the rift gem coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent. Let's go there as soon as we've secured the current objective.
Okay, if you burn them, they don't explode. That is good to know. But it also looks like you don't get as much rhodonite if you burn it. Probably crystal biome would be better for that. Did I scan it all? No. Looks like I did. I am missing a few more pieces.
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower. The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
I think this is a power well. Yep. Building speed and cost. Oh, I'm getting some of these ones too, it looks like.
Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal.
Weapon dropped.
Oh boy. I cannot wait to get the better chainsaws. I know some people mod the game so that they can get like the not chainsaws, they replace the chainsaws with the laser swords, which are way better than the chainsaws, even on the first level. The only problem is I consider that a little bit like cheating.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. Okay, that's enough samples to start
Research completed.
researching them in the alien research lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm
Yep,
afraid
that's
that
the one I
research
want.
station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
Do I need to research palladium? Caused by strong acidic environment, okay. Doesn't look like it, so that means I should be able to get palladium now, right?
Warning! I'm detecting intense seismic activity. A strong earthquake is coming.
Wait, what's this? Requires energy weapon. Alright, fluorine I can get. It looks like I don't need the research palladium to get palladium. That would be great if that's the case.
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
So I am not getting any palladium. The rare plants are usually found more by the corner of the maps.
The earthquake has stopped. Let's assess the damage.
Super force field.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Trying to just make sure I didn't forget anything before I go to the next area. I researched the flooring?
Completed.
Yes, I did. Okay, good. So, why have I not gotten any palladium from these stupid things? Have I really been just that unlucky? Okay, this is the super rare one. I haven't even found 5 of them yet, only 4. And I think you have to be level 2 if I remember correctly to farm it, or maybe level 1. Ooh. Infinite player ammo? Nice. Wait, does that mean I can...
Crafting completed.
Nope, apparently that still doesn't count. Yep, 5. Alright, I got the crystals. Good enough. I think I have. Alright, those might be rare plants, it looks like.
A new technology has been developed.
Orbital scanning completed. We have located a large colony of acidic yeast. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the planetary scanner interface. Warning, it is recommended to develop acidic shielding before visiting that location. It is going to be difficult to survive there without it.
How much rhodonite did I get? Over 1,000. much does it cost to make the better chainsaw? 250. And how much for the red version? 1,000. Palladium 2,000. Which would be pretty easy to get. So how much palladium do I have? No items. I've always had the cluster grenades. Ooh, cryo sentries. I already have the better versions. Yep. What I would need would be like a scanner. I have the red mines.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines. Wind speed is at a low today. Wind turbines are less effective.
I should have enough to leave now. Yep, over 2,000. Acidic yeast colony. Research. Now, this is the place where I always put my storage and stuff like that, and farms. Because most of the farms can be put on here. Now, not all, but most.
Rift jump successful. I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies nearby. They are larger than the ones we have seen before, and are growing at a faster rate.
Good. We need to get close to the central root of one of these colonies and construct a research station near it. This isn't going to be easy.
Power.
an acidic yeast colony route nearby. You
Okay,
can check
way
its
down
location
there.
on the map.
I also need to make room for storage and planting. Let's see. Oh, there's a water. So that would give me a bit more energy. Solar panels are max energy and
Ashley, I'm detecting
Wind
a sudden
power is
change in
slower.
air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming up.
It's hard to see anything in this fog.
Alright, so this area would be pretty good as a starting area. As long as there's other areas I can put farms. That here looks like it's more open.
The fog is clearing up.
Thing is, wherever I decide to build, I need to make sure there's plenty of room for solid storage and farm. Building stops here, which isn't too bad. I can make my main hub here. A bunch of storage over here. That could work. An outpost.
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time.
It will also allow us to automatically transfer all of the resources that are mined in this location back to our HQ, even if we're not present in this location. We can construct a network of such outposts around the planet to build up our economy. It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the Rift Station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost, we should deconstruct it and recycle the resources that were used to build it.
It's been a while, so better save. Wait, autosave? I could have sworn I disabled autosave. Autosave interval 0. Yeah, I have it on 0, so why is there another autosave at these time stamps? I have a decent amount of room to put a bunch of stuff up there, if need be. Energy. Probably solar panels is the best for now. Cost is 150 for storage. Also, acid floors.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
New buildings are available for construction.
What do you mean it's not connected to the energy? Oh, right. It's still nighttime. Once morning hits, it should be good. There's a bunch more down here. Oh yeah, having solid storage up there should be okay. Four, five. Perfect. Now I'm getting a bunch more again. I have to cover this all with this floor anyway, sooner or later. Okay, this one has 43,000. All right.
I'm seeing
need-
very dark and heavy clouds on the horizon. Acid rain is coming. It's raining acid. It's going to corrode and damage our buildings. Not enough carbonium.
get some wind power, just so I have it. Energy storage I have tons of.
Acid rain is over. We should inspect the entire base to assess the extent of the damage.
I can build 6 more of these. And I built upgraded ones, so that's useful. Solid storage and ammo factories. Because I don't need too much energy in the beginning. Alright, now I'm making a ton of carbonium. So I should be able to build a bunch of stuff. I do need to get rid of this. Where's my other mines? There they are. While I wait, I can just keep putting down a tons of mines. Okay, this is definitely a decent room up here that I can use for storage.
Not enough carbonium.
That is fine. I put down a bunch already.
Base is under attack.
So nighttime, I'm still losing a decent amount of power.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Oh, I'm out of plant matter. I did not know that. That should be all the energy I need for a while. If I go back to headquarters, I can dismantle those other ones, giving me more space.
Orbital scanning completed. We have found a new planetary location that is rich in cobalt deposits and would be perfect for establishing a new cobalt mining outpost.
Excellent. It's even located within the tropical zone, so it should be more hospitable than the other.
Warning! Seismic anomaly detected.
I feel the ground moving below us. It's not a typical earthquake.
Warning! Energy blast incoming!
What is going on? Where did that light come from?
The light flash resulted from a sudden energy eruption, and the earlier seismic anomaly must have been caused by an enormous object moving deep underground.
Did the earthquake cause the flash? That's quite unusual. Mr. Riggs, can you locate the source of the energy emission?
Affirmative, Ashley. I have marked its approximate location on your map. It is very close. Please maintain caution when visiting that site.
Yep, that's gonna be one of the DLCs. The caverns, I think. Either the caverns or the morphin ones. Back to the colony. There we go. Yep, I need uranium to do the better factories. Okay. Wait, what happened to all my other mines?
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed. An energy connector has been destroyed.
One of our buildings has been destroyed. base is under attack. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
A building has been destroyed.
Warning! Acidic clouds are starting to form around a strong air current.
Base is under attack.
Danger! An acidic tornado has just formed near our location. It is extremely dangerous.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. The acidic tornado is gone. I hope we won't see that phenomenon too often.
The 40 to 50-ish.
Not enough carbonium.
There is a bunch down here I can grab. There's nothing I could put in there, so I can put a bunch of power in there also. Good news is I'm making over 1,000 energy during the day.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way, due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun. It may disable some of our equipment.
That's to be expected.
The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes. The number of charged particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning back to normal.
Put a teleporter over here. Let's see. Scan this crystal. But I don't think I did. Okay, where am I? Over here. So I should be able to put a bunch of solar panels down here. Be relatively safe. So this would give me tons of energy during the day. And I just have to make sure I have enough storage for night. Better do some wind power just so I have it. There we go. That should provide all the energy I need.
Not enough carbonium.
Not enough carbonium.
For now, not, but now I got 8,000 storage. Oh, neat. Someone did a chat. Oh, okay. Bling Mayor. Alright. Should have enough carbonium now. Try to get them to come out. Any place else? Right now, carbonium is what I need a lot of. Good news is I have plenty of power. So that's not something I have to really worry about. Yep, I can go this way. And to make my life easier, probably want to drain this. My flamethrower.
My sensors are indicating an imminent release of acidic gases. The ground is opening up in some places, and it's spewing strong acidic clouds. The acid is going to corrode everything within its range.
Good news, it's nowhere near my base right now. A flammable gas vent. That'll be useful later.
The acidic gas is dispersing. The eruption is over. It's hard to say how often these may happen.
Oh, whoops, I'm out. Might as well kill him. Oh, another carbonium. Best part is there's plenty of areas I can do farming with. I can start off over here. No, this area I'll probably do a bunch of water. Maybe. I need to explore more to make sure. Where's radar? Alright, so I think that, yep, there's the nest I need to be in. Alright, I got a decent amount of fire back.
Prepare for an ion storm. The ion storm is disabling our equipment. Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
Quickly kill you and put down a teleporter. Alright.
Okay, this looks like the central route of the colony. Now we have to build a research station close to it to start the scanning procedure.
Remember that we can block the growth of the colony by placing anti-corrosive floor tiles around it.
You're
It would be
pointing over
advised to
there,
build our
too?
entire base on anti-corrosive floor.
I agree. While I wait for my flamethrower to get more fuel, I can make a bunch more storage. Jeez, this thing spreads quickly. This wasn't here before. Oh,
Research
research.
completed.
Okay, to upgrade this stuff you need uranium. Just expected. Flamethrower tower, what do I need? Titanium. What's this? I'm pretty sure the radar needs, yep, uranium. Portable bomb thrower. Lightning tower. I definitely need that. And I need palladium for that one. Definitely want the plasma. What do I need? Palladium. Weapons wise, I can research that. And what about here? I want the aliens. Flora up front and center. I officially have almost 30,000 storage now. And I can build my research center right here now. Which will speed up my research. It'll take like 56 minutes. And I'm about to have another research center. Only thing I can't really do is the laboratory. I need water for that. Good news is I have plenty of energy. I might as well heal. Now to make a research station, I need to put a bunch of defenses by it. To make it worth it. Alright, so not a lot of carbonium, but it's enough to last me. For energy, I have tons in there. I'm already draining this stuff like crazy. The only
A new
carbonium
technology has
one
been developed.
is
New
down
buildings are
here.
available for construction.
Best part is you can destroy these colonies. The big roots. But you just need to keep... but the thing is, they just respawn.
Ashley, a unique phenomena is starting. One of Galatea's moons is starting to emit blue light. I can't predict the effects of this event.
The moon has turned blue.
Why isn't it letting me place it? Alright, there we go. The root system is right here.
The blue moon is over. Sights like this are why I became a rift breaker. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
There we go. Oh, so look at the
Research completed.
research. It looks like it did lower damage. Just, oh, the giant rockets. But it needs flammable gas to use. Power rod tower. Oh yeah, that just launches a giant rod. Heavy artillery. That's what I want. But it's gonna cost too much. How much would you need to build this one? Just palladium. Shouldn't be hard. Oh shit. iPad's all on power. Ionizer. Harvester and alright, I can put it right about there.
Research
now.
lab operational. Acidic yeast scanning in progress.
Great. Now we just have to maintain power to the research lab and let it gather the necessary data.
My sensors are picking up increased movement around our position. We should prepare to defend the research laboratory.
Good news is, it should be pretty easy to defend. A bunch of flame towers.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way, due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun. It may disable some of our equipment.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Shotguns.
The ion storm is disabling our equipment.
Normally secondary guns could be useful.
Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
I can have 5 more defenses with what I have. Acid Spitter isn't really useful. Those missile launchers always are.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Ooh, I might actually 5 minutes for that. Oh, I can actually make another research lab. Now this is going to take up tons of energy. Actually, I should have plenty. I have 800,000 storage. That's plenty of storage. Alright, 36 more defenses. A few more flame towers wouldn't hurt. Mainly for distraction, the walls. If I just wait a tiny bit longer, I can put down a couple lightning towers in 1 minute. That will help with the weaker mobs. Quite heavenly, actually. I cannot let anything close to these guys.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Power that down. So I don't have to deal with it. And I can do this as a type of test run, I think.
Base is under attack. An energy connector has been destroyed. A building has been destroyed. Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
A portal has been destroyed.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
You've got to be kidding me.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
One of our buildings has been destroyed. Tower destroyed. Base is under attack. There is a breach in our walls.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
Tower destroyed. Wall destroyed.
Base is under attack.
I researched the energy pylon, I think, right? Yes, I did.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Alright, as soon as that pylon gets built, we'll be home free.
There's an intense aurora in the sky. Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
Damn it, I need palladium for it. I was hoping I wouldn't need palladium.
The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
"15 more seconds and I will finally have
The number of
palladium."
charged particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning back to normal. Research completed.
Acid Spitter Tower. Level 2. Portable bomb maker, I don't really need. Heavy artillery, I want that. Protect the research station and prepare for incoming attack.
A new technology has been developed.
3.
New blueprints are available for
4.
crafting.
Did an attack already happen? I mean, that's great if it did.
Base is under attack. We're halfway through analyzing the root of the acidic yeast colony. The data is already looking very promising.
Ashley, since you built up our research station in this area, I've noticed a change in the growth vector of the acidic yeast colonies around us. It appears that all of them are slowly growing in our direction.
That's very interesting. It looks like we've been recognized as a threat. The colonies are trying to devour our base. I'm tracking a swarm of fast-moving objects across the sky. It's a meteor shower. Prepare for bombardment.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
These
not do that
meteors
for
are quite
palladium.
small, but they can still do some serious damage. Base is under attack. Meteors are pounding our base.
You're not taking too much damage.
Base is under attack.
Even if they are being bombarded like this.
I'm not tracking any more meteors. The danger is over.
Almost done with researching it, and then I won't have to deal with attacks from this map area ever again, unless I open one of the caches, which is pretty easy. Which is, I don't think there's any more. There might be a few.
The research lab has finished gathering data. Objective completed.
The data that we've gathered proves that this life form can digest even the smallest traces of palladium. Palladium normally doesn't react with most acids, but this life form uses a highly concentrated form of fluoric acid that is heated up by the creature's metabolic processes. We can program the orbital scanner to analyze the growth patterns of the acidic yeast colonies. This should help us in finding palladium deposits that these colonies are moving towards.
Research completed.
Drone mine, loot collector, that's one of the things I definitely want. But first, did I unlock anything? Sonic sensors.
Affirmative, Ashley. Orbital scanning in progress. Analyzing acidic yeast growth patterns. Orbital scanning finished. We have found something interesting. There are a few areas within the acidic plains that are entirely surrounded by the yeast colonies. Spectral analysis confirms that palladium should be present there. However, the yeast is actively avoiding these zones.
Interesting. If there's palladium there and they aren't interested in it, then something might be preventing them from growing in that area. We should prepare for the unexpected. Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species, we could learn how to obtain larger quantities of hazonite to craft better equipment and weapons.
We can use the orbital scanner to search for larger populations of this life form. Their presence should lead us to large quantities of hazonite.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. Riggs. Our equipment sure could use an upgrade.
Especially my chainsaws.
Orbital scanning finished. Potential Hazenite Ridge location detected. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
That was super fast. It looks like there's a lot of these plants, or mushrooms, or whatever we should call them nearby. We can work on proper categorization as soon as we study more samples of the species.
There is ways to delete this. Biomass condenser. You put it on top of a mud pool. Water and plant makes flammable gas. Ah, here it is, harvesting station. I'm hoping to get palladium soon. Two drones, energy, and I'm still not getting palladium. Gather palladium. Okay, here it is, palladium samples. All I need is a tiny bit of palladium.
Rift jump successful. Orbital scanning indicated that there should be multiple underground palladium deposits hidden in this area. We can use the geoscanner to find them.
It's actually quite calm in here. That's a bit suspicious, don't you think, Mr. Riggs?
Yes, that is abnormal. I'm not detecting any acidic yeast colonies in the area. The local fauna population also seems to be smaller than in the other areas of this biome.
What's this? The geoscanner detected a hidden cache of explosive fluid underground. This functionality is normally used for detecting minefields. There are exploding mushrooms underground. This must be the reason why the acidic yeast colonies are not present in this area. Let's be careful here.
Ooh, loot drop chance. Luckily I'm getting quite a few little mods. God, those explosives really do a thing. Number. Ooh, that's a bunch of palladium. Feed a bunch of Roganite. Damn, I'm losing food like crazy. Byron, it's draining me of that so much.
Ashley, I have located a large underground palladium deposit. I have marked its location on our map.
Great. The ones we've been finding so far were really small. Maybe we can find something that we can place an automated mining station on.
I need 500 of them. My own Two sides of the radar.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
How did I die? I know I had enough shield. Could have sworn I did, actually.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up. It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out.
The fog is gone. Base efficiency is back to normal.
There we go, back on Palladium. Research, have I done the mine? The rare mine? Yep, rare element mine. At least I get some, like 3 palladium every time I destroy one of these mines.
The palladium deposits that we've been finding here are too small to build a mining station. However, we've learned how to find it. The data gathered with the geoscanner can be fed to the orbital scanner.
Alright, where is it? Ah, here it is. Palladium handling. I want that research right
Search
away.
for mineable palladium. Our mission here is complete. We can return to headquarters to start preparing to build a palladium mining outpost.
Understood, Ashley. I'm starting the orbital scanning procedure. and searching for mineable palladium deposits. In the meantime, we should research palladium handling technology to be able to actually construct palladium mining
Do you need
stations.
the ear on?
No.
No.
Alright. Acidic yeast colony. Yes, I don't mind this place being taken off my map census, since I got everything I needed from it anyways.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are.
Orbital scanning finished. We have calculated a favorable location for palladium mining outpost. I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies in this area.
That's good. Maybe there will be fewer exploding mushrooms in that area. Either way, we should remember to use the geoscanner frequently.
I got palladium handling, but it's still not. I should be getting a bunch of palladium from that. Like, I need 2,000 palladium for that one. It would be worth getting those red saws right away. Cooldown is every 2 seconds.
Research completed.
So to get a different dash with abilities, the cooldown's 1 more second. Alright. Apparently I never got a superior, an extreme acid dash. That's Weird. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few of the different dashes and stuff. Alright. Palladium mining outpost. What time is it? Oh, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Well, I'll set up a little mining outpost at the very least. For palladium.
Rift jump.
So I am making carbonium and iron. No titanium. Animal fat -2 every second. Okay, so I'm not making any palladium.
Successful. Orbital scanning was correct. I am detecting multiple rich palladium deposits nearby. Warning, acidic yeast activity is very high in this area.
Okay, let's look for an easily defendable position near a palladium deposit. And remember to build our base on anti-corrosive floor tiles. This biome is not going to give up its resources easily.
Once we establish a permanent outpost, we could also try to destroy the roots of the acidic yeast colonies. That should stop them from spreading further.
That could adversely change the ecological balance of this biome. Let's treat that option as a last resort. Weapon dropped.
It's annoying when I kill these creatures, they drop acid. Good news is when you're attacking something, you can attack back with certain weapons like these.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
Once I find a palladium deposit, start mining it, I should be allowed to farm it from the yeast. At least I hope so.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
Just 2 saws, not like important. Okay, good. I gain familiarity with this one, with it gives Rhodonite. And this one gives Verdonite. $16,000 palladium in that one.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
This one's 16,000, so I might actually take it. Not too much, but it's enough. The only problem is I am about to be attacked. What was I being hit with?
Outpost construction finished. We should construct rare element mines on the palladium deposits near our base and start mining the resource.
Rare element mines consume a lot of power. There's a natural abundance of refinable sludge in this biome. We could easily power our base with gas power plants.
That is a good idea. Do not forget to secure our outpost with advanced defense towers. Setting up a few short-range radar stations would also be advised. They can monitor the growth of acidic yeast colonies. Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack. Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed.
Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
I made the wrong
Tower destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
One of our buildings has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
I'm detecting a change in wind power. This may affect our wind turbines. Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later.
All wind has stopped. Our wind turbines are down. Wind power is returning to normal.
Good news is I made everything I needed to last time.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Oh, that was Hazelnite. Okay. Plant biomass plus 1.3 per second. Few more seconds and these will be done.
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack. Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. Base is under attack. There is a breach in our walls.
Not perfect, but it's working.
Base is under attack.
Not much, but 12 energy. And the rest is pretty much daytime.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Research completed.
Let's see. I don't really want that, but I do want that. Put a block maker I don't need. Minigun and attack drone tower. What do we have? Burst rifle. Energy. That's what I want. Ooh, flamethrower. What does that make sense to do? Oh, it increases radar range. That's all. I think I need to scan more of the East colonies. But that can't be right. Oh yeah, now I remember. I can make a... These were drained. A lot of these got drained quickly. Planetary mission. Guess these. So I can only have a total of 10
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower.
outposts.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Harvester. It's daytime and I'm losing energy. Oh, that's because of the energy. I need to add a couple more solar panels and wind panels. Turbines, looks like.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Wind speed projection is returning back to statistically normal values. Wind turbines are back at nominal power levels.
Oh, something happened to make it go low like that, it looks like. Ooh. I can do
Research
research
completed.
now. So I can research better weapons. Headquarters level 5. I only have headquarters level 3 right now. Okay, that's annoying, but okay. Nuclear mines. Alright, the laser sword. Which supposedly is great, but the thing is, not really worth getting right now. What I can make now is my lightning gun.
Crafting completed.
Which is going to be super useful. Alright. I want at least 2 chainsaws, but I can only make
Crafting
1
completed.
right now. Do I have any good mods to put on it? Physical damage. Yep, there's a physical damage per second also. Might as well add a bit to that. And let's see. Ooh, that could be useful. Leeching. I'm gonna save here, and I think I will get off then. I hope everyone has a good rest of the night.